more questions? Yes, sir.
The wolf and the raven and the eagle are animals that we recognize. So the thunderbird, does that come from a kind of animal, or what's the source of the thunderbird?
The thunderbird. Oh, my. This has been part of that journey that I was talking to you about who I am. And probably later on when I do my formal program with the PowerPoint, I will go in more depth. But from my understanding, the thunderbird lineage is ancient. It's older than snot. It is very, very old. From my family alone, the lineage of a thunderbird, and that's just the clan. So that kind of identifies my family in our lineage. So it's linked as a lineage right now. But later on I will go in more depth. From my understanding, my family lineage, we could trace it back 400 to 500 to even 600 years, just like that, just without even thinking, we can do that. My uncles who joke around, and one of my uncles that just passed, he would joke and he would say, Ancestry.com is here. So it's an awesome, awesome feeling to just even begin to try to comprehend the depth and heritage that we have in my blood. It's what they say, precious. And like I said earlier, questions, comments? Yes.
How many of the younger generation are interested in the culture?
That's a great question. How many of our younger generation are interested in the culture? I would like to say all of them, but we know that's not the case. I would imagine there's a good handful of us, of our generation, that are really starting to lead the way. Because as I realize, our ancestors and our grandparents, they're passing. So I saw the importance, and I just happened to hear the calling to come back home and embrace our culture. As exact numbers, I can't really help, other than I know a lot of us are becoming the young professionals that we are. I know my graduating class in Juneau happens to be leading the way with professionals in Juneau. We even have one Harvard Law graduate now. So that just gives you an idea of where we're at. We actually just elected our first lieutenant governor, who is Tlingit. So we are in a world of change, a time of change, and it's a beautiful thing. So the way I see it is we're looking at a puzzle together, and we're slowly putting pieces together, because once was common knowledge, it's not. And we're actively seeking out this information, these stories, these way of lives, and protocols. There's so many protocols. I just realized, and I just saw some articles last night from a colleague of mine, and he had an article that was written, and it was written by the famous Dr. Walter Sobolov, who was a very well-known Tlingit in our society, and he recently passed in recent years, and they dedicated a heritage center to him in Juneau. You might be able to get the chance to go visit that.
I did.
You did already? Ah, so we discovered a paper of his last night, and I'd never read it before, but it listed protocol after protocol after protocol after protocol. I was blown away on how many rules and protocols there are for us Tlingit people.